What is up, family? And hello, and thank you for stopping by yet another edition of the Massachusetts Beer Reviews channel of YouTube. I am Thomas Meadow 75, and this is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews, which is supposed to be a wild card theme today. No one seems to be here. Everybody can join in the chat, join live, join up. Come on, don't be shy. And yeah, the only thing I ask if you do join up here is that you bring a wine, a beer, or a spirit, and you're not a douche and an asshole to anybody else on this panel. And we have a good, fun, awesome time. Wild card. So the wild card beer that I'm going to be bringing this evening is from the 6 Point Brewery located in Brooklyn, New York, and they also do some brewing out of, I think, Downingtown, Pennsylvania, and Parksburg, Pennsylvania. Formulated and brewed at 6 Point Brewery, year-round offering. I swear this is a green can. You can kind of see more of the green color. This is their 6 Point resin. This is 103 IBUs at 9.1% alcohol by volume. Cheers, STDP. What is up, my man? All right, so this particular beer is, they say, we remember our first sip of hoppy beer. Do you? Nearly spit that shit out. Now we fantasize about this stuff, thinking about those hop cones bursting with juice, ripe as hell, makes you look forward to that first resin on all day long, I should say. Can't wait. And this is best by September 2nd. So let's get this in our glass. Little schooner glass from the Newport Storm Brewery in Newport, Rhode Island. This is my wild card, Tyler Mansell. Get in here if you want. Cheers. Let's do the resin. All right. If anybody's in that chat, let us know. Let me know what the hell you're drinking. Thank you, Tyler. You have an excellent night there in the Seattle, Washington area. Cheers, my man. All right. So the appearance on the resin by 6 Point is very orangey colored. It looks more copper maybe in the camera, but I can tell you in my light it is very orangey, hazy. You cannot see through it. It is a dark orangey beer. The 2-finger head there, very sudsy. It looks like it's going to leave some good lacing. Can't really see. I mean, if you look really hard, you can see how much particulate is actually floating around in the beer. It is very resinous and it is very unfiltered. All right, nose on this particular beverage. Very grapefruity, very citrusy, very orangey, very, very citrusy and orangey and mangoey. What else can I say? Definitely has a pine sap resiny, oily quality in nature. It does smell like it's going to be a bigger beer at the 6, or at the 9.1. Smells sticky. Smells yeah. Smells like a giant West Coast IPA, let me put it that way. It doesn't have quite the juice quality. It just has all the fruit pulp and resin oils and pine sap. So maybe a little bit of a biscuity malt. I'm on the website here now, and they say they're using Chinook and Centennial, so that's why I'm getting some of those pine needle notes. Let's see. Massively complex hop aroma. All right, so nothing about the malt, but let's drink it now. Fucking cheers, everybody. Cheers to Joker's Wild, folks, from Jay Terrio, Louisiana Beer Reviews show tonight. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Let's get another sip. This is a big hop bomb. 103 IBUs, as I mentioned. All right. Very, yeah, pretty sticky resinous hopping in this one. Very resinous and oily, if I can't say that. I really can't say that enough on this particular beverage. Very grapefruity, very orangey in the background. It's got that Pilsner, not Pilsner, but maybe, right? It's got this nice malting that reminds me of like a lager kind of a malt. It's got that biscuity, a white bready kind of a malt backbone. What else can you say? Extremely dry for what it is. Up front, you're getting the sweet citrus juice, but not for very long. Then you get lots of the pine needles that go almost a cotton mouth, but really not quite cotton mouth at the end of the day here. Yeah, it's so piney towards the back of the throat. It's ridiculous. So this is amazing. If you like double IPAs and you're into your San Diego style West Coast IPAs, I would highly recommend this. The body and the mouthfeel. The head's really nice and creamy. I like that. Look at the lacing, folks. God damn. Beautiful beer. I would say it's on the full side of medium. It's very crisp. It's pretty clean for what it is, and it's Bumpy Road Brewery. Hello!
Oh.
Crisp, clean, ultra refreshing, even at 9.1. What I say, a high side of medium. This has been, I'll get back to you with my thoughts after we talk to some Bumper Road on the, got the resin from 6 Point. Onto Bumper Road from state of New Hampshire.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, just got in from work, so called in for a little OT, but out a little bit earlier than I was expecting. So I'm here, bringing Franklin Park IPA, 7% ABV from Trillium.
Nice.
And this is a couple of weeks old. Just a couple of weeks old. Actually, about 1 week old, minus a day.
Sweet.
Pour it into the proper glassware.
If you didn't figure it out by now, that's Trillium beer right there.
Yeah. So this is part of their Emerald series, Emerald Necklace series. So they have the Street series, the Islands, whatever else they have going on. But yeah, it's got a nice thin white head, medium bubbles for the most part. Color of the beer itself is kind of a light orange, yellowish, hay-like coloration, very, very hazy or murky. How far am I going with this since I just dove in?
Start drinking. Cheers.
All right, cheers. Yeah, aromas on this. It's got like this apricot, a little bit of mango, some pineapple type notes in there. It's a slight peach. All right. Well, cheers. First beer of the day. It's going to be so good.
Yeah. Solange.
It's cold. Refreshing. Yeah, about a medium body, this medium carbonation. Slight softness to the palate, not super soft. A bit kind of oaty to wheat-like notes from the malt. So that kind of like apricot, mango type flavor is kind of present on the palate up front. Then it kind of goes into this like back end is definitely on the bitter side. It's a little bit like hay, grassy, maybe a slight piney as well.
Is it very big? Does it have a very bitter punch to it?
No, not super bitter. It's a lingering bitterness. I'd say it's been on the balanced side, I guess, for what the beer puts out. But it is a lingering bitterness at the tail end, and it's not too harsh. But the bittering flavors aren't exactly the best. Yeah, when it's kind of like grassy and piney, and so a bit like hay, or maybe a little bit of some type of rind off of a citrus fruit, but it's not citrusy. It's just kind of that bitter rind that you get. But it's not like so bitter that it's absolutely disgusting. But the flavors aren't too bad. The aromas are a bit better than what the flavors come off as. The flavors only give out a few of the notes from the hops.
Sure.
And there's not much malt to really go. But it's oat and wheat type.
Yeah.
It's not a big bready, malty brew at all, which is probably there to like keep that malt presence low to try to help the hop profile shine through. But I don't know. I would like a little bit more of a sweeter malt profile.
Oh, damn. Look who's here. Yeah, man. We got
Cheers, guys.
Well, that's my tastings on it. Cheers, JV.
Check them out. Bam. What's going on in the world of Jeremy Vincent? Cheers to Jeremy.
I got a local brew. This is by Lost 40. It's called Hunter. So Marzon, or how do you pronounce that?
Marzon?
Marzon?
Yeah.
Marzon? Okay.
Marzon.
It's a 6.3%. It just came out. It's seasonal, but here they are. Here's the Oktoberfest beers already. So
Yeah.
do we do a review now or?
Go right ahead through your full review if you'd like.
All right.
Let me guess. That is what is that, like a 5.4 ABV, I'm going to guess.
It said 6.3 on here.
Woo! Ooh, that's a bigger one. All right.
Yeah, I remember it was real good the last year that I tried it. It doesn't tell the IBUs on it. Lost 40 Hunter. Wow. Look at that.
On the road.
Nice golden amber color. Look at this. I did an Alex pour.
Yeah.
Alex would be proud of this. Getting like a light khaki head on there. About a 50 finger head. Oh. Getting a little bit of a lot of just caramel smell. Actually,
From
really tame. And maybe because of the way I poured it, I can't smell as good.
All right.
Yeah, it's got smelling spicy, definitely.
Right.
You don't get much out of the nose on this. Either that or all these sinus problems I have. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, on the 40 website, they say it's a deep coppery golden color with spicy noble hop aromas and flavors. Mild, warm spice notes are derived from the traditional German-style noble hops, Hallertau middle fruit, and the addition of crystal hops lends a subtle hint of citrus. Do you get that subtle hint of citrus?
Yes, I do get that. I do get a little bit of citrus in that, in the back end of it. It's got a little bitterness aftertaste to it. But this is the style you think about when you think of a Oktoberfest beer. Very well done. Could have been a little sweeter, I think, maybe. Almost too dry. Well, I don't know. It seems like the other ones are a little sweeter, like the other Oktoberfest beers I've tried.
Sounds like a good one, though.
Medium bodied, probably, I would say. There's really not much to say about it. It's really good, solid. Your average Oktoberfest beer. So.
Average. If you were going to listen to some good music, what artist would that beer pair well with? There's a question.
Smashing Pumpkins.
There you go. October. I like it. All right. That was the safe answer, people. There you go. All right. Sip and think. We'll come back to Jeremy. In case people didn't know,
Don't think.
I'm doing that 6-point resin at 9.1%.
Oh, those are great.
This is due up on the 2nd of September to drink by, so I'm getting to that. I didn't mention this, but this was a part of a 15-pack that had 3 of the resin, 3 of their Hootie, which is a New England IPA, 5 IBUs.
Now, is there something wrong with your camera as far as color?
When the lights
on, they're small.
Yeah, you can kind of see it better here, but when that light's on, it washes everything out.
Well, I mean, it's normally green though, not gold.
Yeah, it is normally green, and that looks almost more gold. Yeah, this camera doesn't necessarily have the best amount of light. That looks slightly better if I bring it back that way. It's more green that way.
Yeah.
Not maybe
kind of a olive color.
True. Think about your evergreen forest. It's that green. Oh, yeah, there you go. It's a little better.
That one's a good one. It's been a while since I had that.
Cameras.
What about the Jammer series? You ever seen those?
The Jammer series? I don't think so.
Yeah, like the Berliner Weisses and stuff.
They're so low in ABV. I just I don't want to pay that much for that low ABV.
So the 15-pack had, again, 3 of the resin, 3 of their Czech Pilsner, the crisp, 3 of this, I don't even know what it's called, 3 of a low ABV beer. It's like, I forget what it is. It's some low.
It's like Trail Hopper or something like that.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And they do it in collaboration with, I'm trying to find it on the website. I'm not going to find it. They do it in collaboration with the camping store REI, and it's like 90 calories or something. Pretty lemon yellow and thin bodied and not much taste. So I would pass by that one. And 3 of the Bengali, which is one of their, I think, 6.8% IPA. So it was like $17.99 maybe for the 15-pack. And, at that price point, I'm going to try that one. Good deal for the beer. Usually they're more expensive, but could have been a liquidation at the store. I don't know. But just to recap on the flavors here, very citrusy, very grapefruit and orangey forward, very resinous, very oily in its nature. It dries out pretty nicely. It starts with a sweet citrus juice, and then it ends very dry with that piney resin quality that sticks around for a while. I think at 103 IBUs, depends on what kind of person you are. I think that the hops do outshine any malty flavors. Like they kind of have biscuity, white bready malts, but I really don't think I think that there are probably other beers that are way more unbalanced as far as being like a really hoppy beer. There is some malts to back up the hops, but I mean at 103 IBUs, and if you don't have much experience like some of us do with the double IPAs and such like that, and like your hop bombs, I wouldn't recommend this for your first try. Go try the Hootie at 5 IBUs. Go try Bengali. That'll be a nice segue into it. But if you like your West Coast IPAs, I'm going to be thinking about a rating here, but if you like your West Coast IPAs and you like just craft beer in general, this is definitely one to try, and I think you should try it before you die. It's that kind of iconic style of IPA. So I'm going to go around the horn a little bit and talk about some ratings and whatever we want to shout out, whatever else we want to talk about. And we'll start again with Bumper Road.
Well, first beer of the day. This one is refreshing, probably just because it is the first beer that I've had today. It's definitely an IPA. Super juicy? No, not super juicy. Balanced malt and stuff? Not really. But the bitterness in the fruit flies
Yeah, those happen.
just went right into the can. Luckily, there's no beer left in there.
You smelled it.
Isn't too harsh. It isn't way up there, but it does let you know it's an IPA. It does the thing where it's a little bit drying to the palate. Overall, I'm not disappointed with the flavors. Could there have been more flavors in different areas that would have pleased me? Yes. So basically, the way this beer is striking me, I'm at like a 90. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 93 out of 100. Definitely not my most favorite out of the Trillium. I like I do like a lot of the Fort Point stuff from Trillium. I like a lot of the Street Series beers. I think this one's just a little bit under, but it's not the worst beers that I've had from Trillium as of recently either, even within their IPAs.
Wow.
Like, I haven't really liked much of the Island series that they've been putting out.
Really?
But,
Wow.
yeah. But yeah, that's that. The shout outs, I mean, I still got a few minutes really before 8 o'clock for the poll to really be finished, but I can go ahead and just kind of look at where we're at. Chances are wherever it's at now is probably where it's going to stay.
Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Refreshing.
All right.
Let's see here.
Oh, I'm going to share this with everybody so we can watch it in real time. Here we are in real time, people.
Oh, that's what it is. I don't even have to look at it now.
They go, Flanders Braun. That's what I voted for. I love that.
Yep. The Flanders Oud Bruin is 40% of the votes. So,
7 minutes ago.
I mean, we got 7 minutes left. I'm pretty sure it's not going to change, but I'll make a video if it does change. I mean, obviously, I'll say whatever wins.
Yeah.
But it is looking like the Flanders Oud Bruin would win, which is like a sour type, like a Flemish sour brown ale.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
I've never tried that one.
Oud Bruin. There is the most famous one you're probably going to run across. Well, one of the more famous ones you're probably going to run across
Monk's
is
Cafe,
which is done out of a Belgian, from a Belgian brewery with the different labeling on the beer in Belgium. But this Monk's Cafe, which is like a Belgian sort of style craft beer bar in Philadelphia, sourced this beer, and they were able to, I don't know how they were able to get the name changed to Monk's Cafe with their own labeling on it, but they got it for theirs, and it's a very light, approachable version of this style. It's not too crazy. You can get into the style pretty easily from that, and I'm feeling like there are other ones that are really, really, really famous. We got the Petrus Oud Bruin. Yeah, there are really other famous ones too.
I think what was the other one? They did the Cuvée and stuff like that. Yeah. That was pretty well known. I think the brewery starts with a D.
A D, Deschutes? No, not Deschutes. We don't get that around here.
Some Belgian brewery.
Yeah, New Belgium. Yeah.
I can't think of the name of that brewery either.
Cuvée? No, not that one.
All I know is they had a beer that was it was a Cuvée, and I think it was like Cuvée Cru or something like that.
I think so. So we're considering for that purpose, we're considering the Flanders. Oh no, we're considering an Oud Bruin. Are we considering an Oud Bruin and a Flanders Red Ale to be two separate things, right?
Two separate things, yeah.
Yeah, just remember that.
So if that wins, don't bring a Flanders Red.
it can get real confusing. I mean,
It should say Oud Bruin right on them.
They are
Whatever you purchase should say Oud Bruin on it.
and just be aware. To me, even if you do buy the Flanders Red Ale by accident, it's like it's super similar. So if you like the Flanders Red Ale, you should like an Oud Bruin pretty much just the same. So watch out for that. All right, people. Cool. Thank you, Bumpy Road. I think in another 4 minutes we should know, but I think it's going to be the Oud Bruin. So find one of them. I would say so far. JV, how is the Lost 40 Hunter Oktoberfest?
It's really good. I could see buying more of these. First off, I like the 6.3%. That'll get you there. And it's a good Oktoberfest beer.
Nice.
It stays true to it may slightly vary from the other ones that I've tried, but as far as sweetness, I think it needs a little bit sweeter. It's almost too dry to me, but anyway, I'm still gonna give us an A, a 90.
Okay.
This is a lower A, but it's still a good one.
The dryness doesn't. You mean you wish it was a little bit sweeter, but the dryness doesn't really detract from the enjoyment of the beer, does it?
What now?
The dryness does not detract from the overall beer drinking experience, though. Even though you want some more sweetness.
Oh no! It's really good. It's really good.
Nice. So, it's Blake TV. What's up, fam? And that's what's out over there. I mean, respect your elders, people.
What's up, Blake?
Yeah. Any shout outs? Anything going on Jeremy Vincent's side of the world in the YouTubes? Anything musically happening with Jeremy Vincent? Share something with the world, if you will.
Just getting back to playing music, playing out again with the other band. One I kind of set in with.
Yeah.
But I do a Friday show, like sometimes on a Fun Friday.
Nice.
Or Friday Fun, where we just watch videos. Blake usually joins me, and anybody can
subscribe to that man and this man.
So,
subscribe.
That's about all.
Nice. So what do you feel about all of this? Now, I'm not trying to get super political, but we talk about music here, and either we all play music or just collectively we all really enjoy music and want to continue to enjoy that. But what do you think about this Delta variant? Do you think at some point all these shows are going to start winding down like they did earlier on for all these bands that want to start playing shows again? You think it's going to be tough going into the fall with trying to book more shows and not knowing the certainties of if they're actually going to be able to happen?
Only time will tell. Every time I thought this stuff was going to end, it kicks back up. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to say about it anymore. It's just like a never-ending.
Yeah.
It's like Groundhog's Day. You seen that movie?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the zombie variant.
Oh God,
that's going to be the killer.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine in my town that's going to see the Eagles. I think he's going to see the Eagles on. He said the 28th. I think that's Saturday, and he just got an email from Ticketmaster last week that said which isn't a problem for him, and for people like us, I would imagine for the most part, but. He got an email from Ticketmaster that said, now when you try to go in Boston to the TD Garden, you're going to have to start showing your vaccination card.
Oh, yeah, wow.
The United States government was going to try to mandate that, I think, around some point during the first or second week of October. They've had to start this thing now, and there's been a lot of concert tours that's had to cancel their shit already. And, I mean, big concert tours. I think Rammstein was doing a huge football stadium tour here in the United States last year. They canceled that. They rescheduled it for 2021 almost immediately when they canceled that, and they had to cancel that whole tour again. And they put on quite the elaborate show, and it costs a little bit of money to not only get all these guys where they live in Germany over here, but the show is a massive undertaking.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen, man. Like I said, it's not looking good.
Ooh, you're drinking a Canadian beer? No, that's what Bell's.
Bell's Oktoberfest.
Ooh,
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one though.
a little
I think.
Oktoberfest review. Let me see if I can spit out. I think I've done this on my channel. Let me see if I can spit out a review of or a number on resin. Beer Pit says they thought it was a 92. I'll give it a straight 90. That's okay. I don't mind this beer. This is a good beer to get your feet wet on the 103 IBUs. I don't think it's as I said in my review earlier, I don't think this is a good starter beer if you want to know what 103, 100 plus IBUs tastes like. I think it is a little bit too much on the bitter side. Avery used to make one called Maharaja that was 100 IBUs, and it was so malty, and the hops balanced really well. I don't know if they make a beer like that anymore. But I think if you get a beer from Sierra Nevada called the Hoptimum, that's like one of the most balanced, to me, huge IBU ranking double IPA. So try that one before this if you've never tried hoppy resinous beers. But 90, it does the hops really well. It sticks around for a while. There is some bready malt. I kind of wish, like with Jeremy a little bit, that there was more of that going on to kind of balance. And if you like West Coast IPAs and old school beers before New England style started like really taking strong colds on the market, this is a classic example of that beer. I would buy it again if I'm in the mood to get some resinous hops in my life. Yeah, 90. Cheers. Many Wednesdays in a row as we can, unless work permits that I cannot do that. So 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And what else? The band Oxblood Forge, I drum in. We got a album out. Go check that out at bandcamp.com. You can digitally download, listen for free, and buy the album. We're playing next Monday at Alchemy in Providence, Rhode Island with Boston, Massachusetts doom metal band High Reaper. So check it out. $10. I think the show starts at 7. Let's check out another beer with Bumpy Road Brewery. What do you do? That Bell's beer?
Oh,
How's that going down?
I wasn't
You
pouring
get
this one.
another, yeah. Just, you know,
Thing on it, but yeah, it's Bell's Oktoberfest, a Marzen as well.
Nice.
The head didn't really stick around, but it did have the white head. It is that kind of orange autumn-esque color, very very clear.
Space station.
Yeah, it's bready, a little bit toasted bread, some bread crust, a little bit of sweetness. So there's probably like a slight caramel type note in there, but for the most part, it's bready and toasty, and I'd say even slightly biscuity.
Sure.
And then you drink it.
Yeah, those are good though. Bell makes a good. It's good.
Kind of a light side body. Could possibly be going into the medium realm, but kind of on the lighter side. It's crisp. Carbonation. It's up there. It's a bit spritzy, more than medium, I'd say.
Nice.
It's wet on the palate. Biscuity, kind of that toasted bread type thing going on. A little bit of that bread crust. It's got like subtle hints of sweetness, kind of like maybe from caramel, but it's not like chewing on a sugar daddy or anything like that.
Yeah.
There's the balancing bitterness that goes on with it. It seems to be a bit on the floral and zesty side. So quite hot, quite possibly the noble hops are being used in this. Yeah, it's just a well-balanced, easy to drink beer. Does dry out the palate slightly. ABV is 5.5%. And basically, it just tastes like any other Oktoberfest, any other type of Marzen that's out there. They pretty much follow what seems like the same, type of
almost every one of them almost
recipe. Yeah,
the same. Yeah. This one's not as good as some of them I've had though. So.
Now Marzen is different to a certain degree than a fest beer. And some of the brands like Paulaner will actually have really traditional ones like you guys are drinking, and then they'll have a completely like it will look pale golden color like one of their German lagers would. So they can have some very different styles within very similar guidelines.
Yeah, the fest beers, I think, at least the ones I've had, seem to be.
I can't see it.
Oh, there you go.
The dry hop resin.
Oh my God, I'll have to look for that. That sounds damn good.
That was one of the best beers I ever drank by them.
Damn.
It's a limited edition though. It's 11.1% ABV. It's a triple dry hop resin.
Wow. Okay.
But it is phenomenal. Very good.
Damn. But
phenomenal.
Fest beers and the Marzens, the Oktoberfest. Again, very similar, right?
Aren't you ready for the pumpkin beers?
Yeah, the fest beers are like they're like the standard lagers, but the ones I've had, I think they kind of up the ABV just a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, a lot of those lagers you're gonna be looking at like a 5% or maybe a little bit lower. And then I think the fest beers, a lot of the ones I've had have been in the upper 5 to 6% range. But they're light. They're not as heavy set on the toasty malt profile like the Marzen is. The Marzens are usually kind of a bit more of a medium body. This one's kind of lighter and crisper, it seems like, but the Marzens seem to be a little bit on the thicker side versus the fest beer ones, because those ones are made for like drinking down real quick.
Sessionable, yeah.
What is it? It's fest beer. It's the Marzen Oktoberfest, and then I guess you would start talking about Vienna lagers and stuff like that. And super similar in the same kind of. Probably BJCP puts it in the same kind of a amber lager family, I would imagine.
Yeah. And it is official. The Oud Bruin is the winner.
Get your Oud Bruins, people, for Bumper Road, Multi-Monday.
All right, cool. If I can find it.
That one.
If I go to Little Rock, I can find it, but around here, it's too hard. You can't find anything. You can find a lot of Bud Light.
Oh, God. Bud Light. Come on, people.
What are you by Boulder? You have to go to Little Rock so you can actually move it and look underneath.
Yeah.
Can't move the boulder. Got to go to Little Rock.
Oh my God. This man is certainly impressed by that one.
Oh wow.
Oh, I think we were talking about hot sauce and peppers and Chatio's like this.
That's Chatio today?
Yeah.
That's Chatio. No, Chatio. We're shouting you out, Chatio. Go look up the Chatio channel of YouTube.
Chatio's channel is called Chatio's Hot Challenge.
Yeah, well, he decided that it was a great idea to not do any 2021 Hockey One Chip Challenge. Oh no.
He's not doing anything but hot challenges anymore. Forget.
You're not doing anymore. You're not doing anymore. You're done with that, huh? Oh no.
Chatio
You're gonna look like that, Chatio. It'll be great.
Chatio could start up a video called Chatio Unchallenged. And he could just go on and he could just be like, I'm not gonna do this challenge.
He's working his way through the hot stuff first. I think his neighbor told him.
He should do like a training videos, like how to train yourself to eat.
I think he's trying to do all these different hot sauces before he actually tries.
They have like that, the Rocky music playing in the background.
Oh,
God.
While
he's getting ready.
Get a copyright straight.
I guess you can. Can you work your way up to that? But I don't really like a lot of hot food though, so I'm not.
I don't want to do. I do not want
to
take one chip ever again. I'm okay with that one and done last year.
Oh, you did that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did it last year. I lasted more than 32 minutes, but I turned it off at that point because everyone on the stream said, "Okay, you've proven your point." I'm like, "Thank you." And then I didn't eat very much. I ate like basically nothing when I did it. It was on Halloween last year. Kind of spooky day for that. Then 10 minutes later, I'm like, okay, my esophagus is ready to literally be expelled out my mouth. This is great. It was that bad. It ravaged my insides pretty
Well,
bad.
that was the thing. Like when I did mine too, it went okay while I was doing it. Like when I was on the live stream, and I did a lot of stupid things that they basically tell you that you shouldn't do. But it was like everybody was watching was like they seemed to handle it so well. So I upped it. I put extra hot sauce on the chip.
Oh, that's right.
On an empty stomach. I have acid reflux problems on top of that. And then I drank coffee with it when it was all done. Once I started drinking the coffee, that's really when my stomach started flipping. And then, then I went through like an hour and a half of excruciating pain. And I was hoping I would just die. Because I didn't want to go through it anymore. It hurt so bad. And none of that was on because I'd already stopped the live, but that's when all the real fun happened.
It's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I was walking around with the meat sweats.
It happened to be Halloween when I did mine, so that was just an evil experience.
I wonder how many people's walked in the ER and said, "What's wrong with you? I ate the hot chip."
Oh my God.
I mean, instead of having something, something that actually was wrong with you, you physically did this yourself,
You're the only one to blame for this. I mean, everyone else is however many miles away on the screen. You're the only one.
I like hot stuff. I like
I do too. Not that
spicy foods. I've got plenty of.
Oh wow!
I like spicy, but I don't like it where it's like just I don't know, where it's just overwhelmingly hot.
I also have a scorpion ghost pepper salsa as well. That's pretty damn hot. But yeah, I've got tons of different. Now this one I actually won because I go to the chiropractor and I got like person with
You won that?
Person with an elastic back of the week or something. I don't know. They gave me a hot sauce. I was like, oh, that's cool because I like hot sauces. So this is an Italian
back of the week.
An Italian hot sauce. It's not bad. It's kind of a bit on the sweeter side. You can taste the peppers in it. And then also I got here this one. This is from Trader Joe's.
I've seen
it's just jalapeno hot sauce, but it's like it's. I mean, that's their. It's hot. It's almost to the top. This one has a good amount of heat to it, but it's tolerable. You can drench a chip in this, no problem. Goes real well in chiladas. This stuff is. I think this bottle of this was like something like $16. And this is their hotter sauce. They have just a hot sauce. This is a hotter stuff. It's got a good zing to it, but I mean, it's called truff because it has truffles in it. So you can taste the truffles. So it's like that nice, real umami, like mushroom flavor with the hot. So it's interesting. I mean, it doesn't go with everything, but it's pretty good. It's tasty. It's thick. It's thick as hell. It's like a paste. I got this stuff too. It's from the Angry Goat Pepper Company. You got the Sweaty Beaver.
Oh my God! Yeah.
It's got a whole bunch of different. They have like scorpion peppers and ghost peppers and chocolate habanero and other chili peppers. And then I also have the hot cock. So the hot cock is supposed to be even hotter than the Sweaty Beaver.
Hot cock. Okay.
But this has like I think it has mango in it.
It's hot in here.
Mango. Yeah. Michael Cornrow would like that. Mango.
Yeah, it's got. Is it mango?
Mangoes.
Yellow chili peppers blended. I don't know. There's some type of. What the frick is it? Peaches. Oh, it's peaches, not mango. So there's peaches in this. So the peaches kind of add a sweetness to it. It kind of dulls down the heat a little bit, even though they say this one's hotter than the Sweaty Beaver. The Sweaty Beaver comes off hotter on my palate. But this one's rated higher than this one. So,
well, some people got to work their tolerance up to Pocky One chip, chatty.
Yeah. So,
well, yeah, I was one and done with that chip. I don't know if I'll ever want to do that again.
I was thinking about doing it, but then I was asking miscellaneous and stuff, like, kind of how did you fare afterwards, And he's like, during the night I started having like some chest pains and stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't do it then because I didn't do too hot in the last one, even though I did it absolutely asinine. I could probably handle it better, but I don't know. It's that whole thing of really why I put myself into that much
Yeah,
pain.
you've already done it.
You gotta cool down.
Chaddio's in the house. Chaddio, he's got one for you to try. It's called Sweaty Beaver.
Yeah. You heard his name. Hello, Chadwick.
Seriously, he had one called Sweaty Beaver.
Keep giving me ideas with 100 ghost peppers. Got to do something. We have 100 ghost peppers lying around somewhere. Damn.
That's 100. That's a 100 too many.
Chadio said he's eating one whole. You're eating one whole. When is this happening, Chadio? What? You might come into said stream and explain that before we.
Yeah, Chadio, join it up here. Tell us
I've got some dehydrated ghost peppers.
Oh no!
Wow.
These are what I put into the ghost smoke teleporter.
Ooh. Your personal home.
Yeah, let's see if I can get one of these boots out.
Check it out.
I was going to tell you, I was looking up something the other day, and your name came across. You sent a brew.
That's a good one.
You sent one of your brews to somebody.
Oh,
I don't forget the beer channel.
whoa!
Oh,
Fire!
oh, oh! Wow! Wow! Chadio, that's how you do it right there, Chadio.
It's a little smoky.
See that?
Hey, there he is.
Hey, it's Chadio. What's up, man?
I'm in
Walking
Florida.
around.
Look at that tree.
That's right,
That's not
you're in
Colorado.
Florida.
There's a
All right.
palm tree.
Hey,
what the hell?
Hey, wait, that's right next to Miscellaneous' house. I remember that tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little further north and west. So I'm gonna try to make Monday have a La Folie I found here.
Nice. The man just
I
ate a
think that
ghost
one,
pepper.
right? The Flanders one, right?
I did. Yeah, the Flanders.
Brune.
Sweet.
Hey,
New Belgium La Folie, so that'll be fun.
He's got 100 of those, and he's going to put them in hot burrito peppers. Oh, wow, CB.
Wow.
All right.
CB, why?
So I don't have any whole peppers. I don't know where the hell that's coming from.
Yeah.
Rumors.
Well, he says, keeps giving me ideas with 100 ghost peppers. Got to do something with them. That's what he's going to do. Make burritos.
That would be bad.
That'll be a hot one in there and down there. So what's going on in Florida?
Hot in Florida.
Well, apparently the sun sets at 6:18 Mountain here. That's weird.
Yeah. It is nighttime at about 8:18.
I've been up since 3:45 Mountain time.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice out smoking a black and mild because I'm gangsta.
Yeah.
What's the temperature there where you're at right now?
81.
Oh, it's been 99 degrees today.
Yeah, we're getting all that heat this week in Massachusetts.
Yeah, I flew over Arkansas and I thought about Blake and I thought about JB. I was like, oh, hi friends.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's a bright street light.
So what are you just on vacation in Florida?
Yeah, I'm on vacation here for a while.
Hanging out with some family or you just
people?
got a
Well, they're
condo?
watching Big Brother right now, so I'm like, screw you guys, I'm going for a walk.
Yeah. I
And
don't blame you.
yeah. Perfect lighting too, kind of. And airplane.
Yeah. Wow.
We're
So
right by the airport.
Yeah, right over. Look at there, live shot of the airplane right over Chattanooga.
All right, I need something thick.
Are you going to be all right, Bumpy?
Where the hell's that plane going? That's a quick turn.
Your eyes look like you ate something hot.
Hopefully,
I
I'm
need a
coming
chilada
in.
right now. Chilada. That's what I need. A meat
No,
chilada.
I'm doing this is a fruited sour.
That'll soothe you probably. Maybe.
So I got
Somebody was-
entertained. I got entertained on my flight today. I listened to mariachi music and some hip hop, and I didn't even have my headphones in. People are now playing their music through their phones loud on airplanes.
Really?
I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. So mad. So I was sitting there, I'm like, I thought I had mariachi music stuck in my head. I was like, what the heck? Am I going crazy? What the hell's going on? And
so
and
you wasn't playing
up.
it, they were playing it for you.
Yeah. Here comes a big one.
I'm back.
Big plane.
Wow.
He's like, what are you talking about?
Sort of. He'll hear it in a second.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
What?
At least they're not landing over my head. They're a lot lower and louder. Here it comes. Get ready for the Wayne's World.
Yeah, here we go. They're playing over.
All right.
So sorry, no beer. I wasn't gonna walk around the neighborhood with a beer.
How was the flight? How was the flight? Was it crazy with all the stuff going on, or it was pretty?
No, it was fine. I got some good footage.
Blumpy, are you okay? That goes Pepper. You're crying over it. I was like,
I can't hear you with the plane.
Oh, Blumpy, I feel.
Hold on.
Now Chatio has a plane over his head.
Yeah.
Live from Florida.
No, don't get crop dusted by the plane.
They cropped us landing. My dad's like 7 minutes from the edge, 7 miles from the edge of the runway.
Oh shit! Oh,
We were landing. I'm like, I know where we are. I recognize that. Here comes the movie theater in 3, 2, 1, bam.
just taxi a little bit longer for 7 miles. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, once I get the video done, watch the landing. It's funny. Yeah, the landing, we bounced like 3 times on a runway.
Oh shit!
Bam, up, bam, stick. I was like, my neck and my back.
Oh, at least it wasn't any crack.
Tampa
Tampa
Airport. In the chat the other day that if you take some sugar, eat some sugar, see if it'll stop it. They said
It's kind of like a Marzan a little bit. Kind of reminds me
the
of
burning flour helps.
Yeah. I've heard this. They say sugar works awesome. The best thing there is.
Maybe
Sugar. Put a little sugar in your mouth. Seriously.
No, it's good. It's good now. It's just it flares up.
Your face is like flush.
Oh, I got a street light. I'll go under a street light. Maybe it's good light.
Oh,
there's me when I get back home.
There's a live look at Chatio if he did the 1 chip challenge.
That'll be me when I get back home. My neighbor's like, I got mine. We're doing it. He's like, he called me last night. He's like, you want to do it now? And I'm like, no, not when I'm flying tomorrow.
Oh.
Oh, you're not staying long, huh?
No. I mean, my neighbor called me yesterday, wanting to do the 1 chip.
How long have you been out at Florida?
I've been here 7 hours.
Oh, you just got there. So
Oh
how
yeah.
long are you staying? What I'm saying.
Oh, a week and a half.
Oh, okay. Okay, I totally misunderstood you.
Have you run into any prostitutes yet?
That's
No,
what
but I drove
what do you
by
think he's looking for? What do you think, man? You can't find them if you don't walk around. So
I don't think this light's going to do. Look at that street light. What the fuck is that?
It looks like
Explain that one to me.
That looks like the mothership or something. I don't know.
that looks like a UFO's behind you.
Yes,
Chad.
it's a random. Ooh.
Yeah.
I look
Hey,
like
it's the
I'm a
hot
Smurf.
chip challenge UFO.
Be careful of the guy with the pointy hat.
right.
They're gonna make you
Actually,
eat that
the
hot
lighting's
chip.
pretty
He's on the street. He's on the street light. Like this.
Lighting's not bad. Try not to show street signs. You got a bunch of crazy friends, Eric.
Oh.
Have you seen any cicadas yet?
No, but I hear them.
Mm.
Ooh, wait.
Have you seen any Arcadias?
There we go.
This is gonna be so awesome because the crocodile's gonna come out and eat you.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm more likely to get it. There it is. Yeah, I'm more likely to get attacked by an armadillo in this neighborhood.
An armadillo? Holy shit.
Seriously? Wow.
Yeah,
Armadillo. That's what we say in Boston.
crazy.
A fucking armadillo.
Right. Well, hopefully I'm coming in clear.
You sound pretty good.
Do I look okay?
Technically, yes. Video
Yeah.
qualifies.
Well, yeah, you look good. You look good.
Yeah, yeah.
I
You're
can't
doing
tell.
all right. Yeah, you're doing all right. The audio.
I got that blue light on me.
You know what they
Audio-
say? You got one of those faces.
Look, I'm not gonna
Face that
boot.
only a mother would love.
I'm not gonna boot you, Cherio.
Half the time.
Subscribe to Cherio. Subscribe to everybody on this panel who is ever watching.
Yeah.
We got channels. Subscribe. Find us.
Yeah,
And
one
pay-
guy I know did a one chip challenge with his army buddies. I think that video to 18,000. He just got monetized today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, groovy man. He exploded. Uh-oh, I'm about to get
He
wet.
exploded like with diarrhea.
Yeah, I was on there when
Yeah.
he got 1,000. He was on the what's that? 110. What is that?
210.
210.
210.
I
Yeah.
can't. It just I don't know. I know that I
Sprinklers.
watch the channel all the time. It just popped out of my head. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah, he's doing good. If I would have known I was gonna hop up on panel, I would have grabbed my earbuds. But whatever.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah,
Huh?
You sound crystal clear to
you
us.
sound good. You can't hear us worth of shit, but I mean,
You can't hear me.
I can kind of hear you guys. Luckily, it's a quiet neighborhood minus the horny insects. Oh my God, it's dark.
Horny insects. Yeah, it's getting dark.
Yeah, darkness.
Alex
Light.
used to do this all the time. He'd start walking down the road.
UFOs are gonna take you. No.
Either
You see any little green men run?
right.
Yeah.
You see any little
Have
men
you
looking
seen
for a green card run?
Wait a minute.
I didn't say that.
Let me go this way. All right, going to main
And
road.
we're live.
And we're live. We're live for the last 56
All the
minutes.
way from Florida.
1,000 people are watching
Florida.
live. 1,000. Thank
I'm
you.
repping,
there.
I'm
1,000.
repping Colorado though, so there we go.
All right.
Ah, yeah.
How close are you to
Subscribe.
Yeah,
how
that
close are you to Disney World?
that dehydrated ghost pepper was so hot. I think my tooth grew back.
Oh, wow.
Woo! Yay! I don't think that's how it works, Bumpy.
Damn.
Man,
I got a new dental plan for you.
I think this way's gonna get super dark. I
Well-
can always just do this. There we go.
Well, I think we're going to close out the live portion of the stream and keep this off-air chat going. Anybody's around in that chat,
Yeah, I'm a little round.
action for some off-air shenanigans or whatever we're gonna do.
There you
Join
go.
We're gonna play a little outro song. We're gonna get ready to end stream here, but yeah, check us out again. Thomas Mel 75 channel YouTube back here at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. Just bring a wine, a beer, or a spirit, and as Bucky Rove would say, the only thing I ask is that you don't be a douche. Don't be a douche, and we'll have a good time.
Yep.
Signing out.